Okay, hello everyone. I just want to welcome everyone to class. All right, I see Jose Luis has joined me. Hello, Jose Luis. How are you today?
I'm fine, teacher, and you?
I'm doing good. Thank you. Doing just fine. All right, so tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, teacher. I'm from Mexico City. I'm 32 years old. Mm, at this moment, I am in my house, and I don't know what do you know. What do you
Okay,
want
all
from me?
right. Anything interesting about yourself? For example, can you tell me your favorite song or your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Forrest Gump. Um, I work like a logistics coordinator, international logistics coordinator for importations and exportations. I like to play soccer. I love to watch plays of soccer too, and I'm excited for the World Cup in Brazil.
Ah, okay. So, what team do you think will win the World Cup?
Maybe Brazil or Germany, probably. I'm not sure, teacher.
Okay. Well, it sounds like it will be an exciting tournament, some exciting matches.
Yes, yes,
Mm.
I'm sure.
Okay, good. Excellent. Okay, all right, very good. Let's go ahead and introduce or welcome your classmates. Okay, some other students have joined us in the meantime. All right, I'd like to say hello to Natafon. Uh,
Yeah, hello, teacher.
Hi, am I pronouncing your name correctly?
Yes, completely correct.
Okay, can you say your name for me?
Uh, my name is Natapon, and I'm
Natapon.
come from Thailand.
Natapon.
Yeah, and
Ah,
person who, uh,
Let's use assembly.
you know,
okay, yes, go ahead.
I am person who always think positive. Yeah, and I like to see funny movie, and I like to swimming. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it's Natapong. That's right? Natapong.
Yes,
Good.
correctly. Yeah.
Good, good. I like to try to pronounce names correctly. Very good.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Thank you for coming to class. Okay, good. And let's have Tatiana. Hello, Tatiana. Please introduce yourself. Okay. Hello, Tatiana. How are you today?
Oh, I'm sorry, my microphone may be closed.
There
I,
you go.
I'm speaking, and you say hello, hello. Okay, I'm from Russia. At the same time I live in Turkey because my husband is Turkish man. Uh-huh. I speak Turkish and a little bit English.
Uh-huh.
Um, what else? My native town in Russia near the mountain Elbrus. Mhm.
Okay. All right. Very good. Well, it's great to have you here in class. We have a very diverse class today. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. So let's go ahead and continue welcoming our students. Let's see. I think we have Meridul. Meridul, is
Yeah,
that
hi.
correct?
That's Mridul. Mradul. It's Mradul, not Mridul. It's Mradul.
Meradul.
Yeah.
Okay, Meradul. Welcome to class, Meradul. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure. Actually, my name is Mradul. I'm from India, and now I'm living in the north side of the country. I have just completed my graduation. And if you talk about my hobby, so I love to teach and I love to learn a new language, a foreign language.
Okay, beautiful. Meradul, thank you for coming to class.
Thank you.
Um, what kind of movies do you like to watch, Meradul?
I like action movies, Hollywoods, not like drama.
Okay. Do you also like Bollywood movies?
Yeah, I like.
Me too.
I think you like Shah Rukh or Salman's movie. You know, the many people from United States and United Kingdom likes Shah Rukh Khan. They are crazy. They are crazy for Shah Rukh. Am I right? Am I right?
I like Shah Rukh Khan. Yes, I like Shah Rukh
I
Khan.
know, I know.
But I think I like his movies, but I also like Hrithik Roshan. I really like his movies, and Kajol. I really like Kajol.
Kajol.
Hmm
Yes, he's so sweet. He's so sweet. Sweet girl. Kajol.
Okay, very good. Okay, good. And let's also welcome, we have one more student to welcome, Faye. Hello, Faye. Please introduce yourself, Faye. Okay, now make sure that you have your microphone turned on before you start speaking. Okay, so Faye, try your microphone, turn on your microphone, please, and tell us, how are you today? Mm. Okay, well let's give Faye a moment. We'll come back to you, Faye, if maybe you want to check your microphone, and then we'll check back with you in just a moment. Okay, so I see that we've got 5 students in class, but there are 8 viewers, so I'd just like to welcome everyone to class. All right, so as you can see, my name is Carissa, and I am from the United States. Like Tatiana, I don't live in my home country. I live in Costa Rica, in Central America. And here I get to drink lots of great coffee. I love
Coffee.
coffee, and this country produces
Oh,
really good coffee. Does anyone else here like coffee?
Yeah, I
yes, I
love
like coffee
coffee.
very much.
Okay, good. Yeah, I like my coffee with sugar and a little bit of cream. That's how I like my coffee. Yeah. Okay, good. Excellent. Well, let's go ahead and talk about our topic for today. Okay, so as you can see in the description, it's how often do you? Okay, now that's going to be a question that you hear often during the class. Okay, we're actually going to use a different theme to start our discussion, but as we talk, okay, we're going to use that question, how often do you? Now, the reason that we're going to do that is because we want to use adjectives of frequency. Okay, I'm going to give you an example of an adjective of frequency, and then I'm going to ask you to tell me another one that you can think of. Okay, so an adjective of frequency, I'm sorry, not an adjective, an adverb, excuse me. An adverb of frequency, I'm going to type that here in the chat box for you. Adverbs of frequency. Okay, so here's an example, never. Okay, so never is something that you do not do. You don't think about it and you don't do it. Never. I never, okay, I never eat chicken. Okay, I don't like chicken, so I never eat it. All right, very good. So there's an
Like
example
me,
of, who said that?
Tatiana. I don't
Oh,
eat chicken,
okay, good. So you can use that adverb of frequency. You can say, I never eat chicken.
but I ate before.
Okay, but that's different than saying I have never. Okay, I'm going to type that here. I have never eaten chicken. Okay, that means I have not even tasted chicken.
Ah, I
Okay,
see.
all
Mhm.
right, but if I say simply I never eat chicken, that just means that every time someone offers me chicken, or when I see it in the store, or when I see someone cooking it, I don't eat it.
Mhm.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, very good. Um, okay, I'm just typing here in the chat box. I just want to finish the sentence just so I don't like. Okay, very good. Excellent job. Okay, so that was my example of never. Okay? All right. Can anyone think of a different adverb of frequency? Can you think of a different one?
In this
Okay.
case, we needn't put I have never eat. I have never eaten. Yes?
Okay, no, you would if no, just you would say I never. I never. Oh, excuse. Yeah, just I
Mhm.
never eat chicken. That's it. Okay, another word that you could use perhaps could be always. Okay, all right, and I'm going to ask Jose Luis, can you tell me something that you always do?
I always use my car for go to work.
Ah, okay, good. So I'm going to put that in the chat box. Okay, so I always use my car. Now, you want to use the infinitive form of go. Okay, so to
To
go.
going to go.
To
Okay.
work.
To
Uh-huh.
go to
Very
work.
good. Excellent. Thank you. All right. And Natapong, what do you always do?
I always swimmings every day.
Good. I always swim every day.
Yeah.
Good. So yeah, it sounds like you live very close to the ocean. Is that
Uh,
right?
no, but I can swim in the pool, teacher.
Ah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yes.
Yes.
Do you prefer to swim in the pool or do you prefer to swim in the ocean?
Uh, if actually I like the oceans better than the pool because it's when it's exciting, teacher.
Ah, okay. You
Okay.
find it exciting. Why do you say that it's exciting? What's exciting about it?
It's have a wave. It's have a animal. It's have a fish. You can snorkeling, but in the pool you can't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Okay. All right. And Linda is here with us. Linda says that she always goes to school. Okay. Yep. Yes, Linda, when you're 14, you have to go to school. That's true. You should go to school. All right, very good. Okay, Suna joined us. Hello, Suna.
Hi, nice to meet you again.
Yes, good to see you again.
Yeah,
Okay, Suna, can you tell me something that you always do?
yeah, I always cook our dinner.
Ah, okay. So can you tell me what you're cooking for dinner tonight?
Um, Not yet.
Okay.
After this class.
After the class. Okay. So what are you going to cook, Suna?
Mm, I always cook Korean food.
Ah, okay. Now, is Korean food spicy?
Yeah, spicy and delicious.
Yes, I have to agree with you. I love spicy food, not too much.
Yeah.
Um, oh, where is I'm sorry, Mralo. Mralo, are you still with us?
Yeah.
Mralo,
I,
I have to tell you a funny story.
about me?
Um, no, no, about me, about me.
Okay, okay.
Last year, when I was in New York, I went out with friends to an Indian restaurant.
Okay. So
And
I'm sorry to digress. Do you have an Indian restaurant in US?
oh yes, there's lots of Indian restaurants in the US.
Wow. Do you like Indian food?
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Have you
Just like
ever have you ever tested kheer or jalebi or gulab jamun?
I'm sure that I have. I just don't remember the names very
You know,
well.
these are sweets. These are sweets. You can say in English, yeah, desserts.
Okay, then no. I don't think I've had any Indian desserts. So, you know what? I can use an adverb of frequency there. I can say, okay, right, Tatiana? I can say I have never eaten
Uh-huh.
Indian sweets. Okay, so that's
Hello,
something.
hello.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to digress.
Mm-hmm.
I have another adverb here.
Okay.
Really,
Okay.
really, I really like to eat Indian food or US food. Am I
Okay.
correct? Am I right?
Okay. Yes. Now that is it is an adverb. Okay, but it's not an adverb of frequency.
Okay,
Okay, that's more of intensity. Okay, so
okay,
instead of saying just I like Indian food, if you really like it, then it's stronger. Okay,
okay.
but now an adverb of frequency has to do with how often you do something. So, for example, tell me how often you eat um, Indian food. How often do you eat Indian food?
Every time.
Okay, so you could say, I always eat Indian food. Okay, or you
Okay,
could also use the expression, I eat Indian food every day.
every day. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Good, excellent. Okay, students, Mohammed has joined us. Hello, Mohammed. How are you doing today?
Hello, nice to talk to you today. How are you?
Good. I'm doing just fine, Mohammed. Thank you for joining us in class.
Thank you.
I was gonna tell a funny story. Right, so I was in the United States and I went to an Indian restaurant and I ordered my food and they asked me how spicy I wanted my food. So I said, on a scale from 1 to 10, I want my food to be a 5 spicy. When they brought the food, I could hardly swallow the first bite. It was so spicy. Even when I drank water, and I ate the Indian bread, like my mouth was on fire. I could not finish the food. And actually, they brought us some yogurt to tune down the food to make it less spicy. It was terrible. I couldn't even enjoy the food. So the waiter and the owner, they were cracking up laughing. They said, the next time you come to an Indian restaurant, you have to order a 1. The spiciness has to be a 1 because you can't handle Indian spices. So that's my story about my spicy Indian food. Okay, so I can say now that I will never again order really spicy Indian food. Okay, very good. Okay, in the meantime, we've had another student join us. It looks like Verlies has joined us. Hello. Okay, it looks like she left. Okay, great. All right, well, let's go ahead then with our lesson. Okay, we're talking about adverbs of frequency. Okay, so we've talked about always. Okay, we've talked about never. Okay, what about sometimes? Okay, I'm going to ask you, Tatiana, what do you sometimes do?
Sometimes I go to the cinema, to the movie.
Okay, good, very good. Mohammed, what do you sometimes do?
Yes, sometimes, I go for shopping,
Okay, so you
but
go
but
shopping.
not always. Not always.
Do you like to go shopping, Mohammed?
Yeah, from time to time, not all the time.
Okay, okay. All right, very good. Thanks, Mohammed, for sharing with us. All right. Okay, let's go ahead. So we've talked about always, never, and we've talked about sometimes. Okay. Let's talk about something that you do once or twice let's start with a day. Okay, once or twice a day. Now I'm going to show you down here in the chat box. Once means one time, and twice means 2 times. Okay, all right, now I want to get full participation here, so I'm going to check back with, okay, Verlies, what do you do once or twice a day?
Hello, I do twice in the day take a shower.
Ah, very good. So here's your sentence structure. I take a shower twice a day.
Okay. I take a shower twice a day. Okay.
Very good. So you want to put your subject, you have your verb, you have your object there, and then you want to put your adverb of frequency.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, very good. You're welcome. Excellent job. Okay, I'm going to go back to Jose Luis. Jose Luis, what do you do once or twice a day?
I drink tea or coffee once a day.
Ah, just once a day. Okay,
Yes.
so at what time do you drink your tea?
In the morning, generally.
Okay.
Generally between 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock.
Ah, okay, so you have a specific time frame that you drink your tea.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, on a specific time, because sometimes I sleep so late and I need coffee or tea for wake up in my job.
Okay. All right. Very good. Okay, guys, I want to show you something. I want to show you a picture up on the screen. Just give me a moment. I want to share. I'm going to share my screen with you. Earlier today, I was talking with my students about shoes. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to that, and I'm going to utilize some adverbs of frequency with that discussion. Okay, so just give me one moment. I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, can everyone see what's on the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, so here is some vocabulary. Here are some vocabulary words for us. We were working on or practicing talking about different types of shoes. Okay, so you can see in the first picture that there are dress shoes. In the second picture, there are casual shoes, sneakers, sandals, boots, and then the last picture, barefoot. Okay, it says there, I'm barefoot. That means I am not wearing any shoes. Okay, so I'm going to ask this question now, and let's try to get some participation. All right, I'm going to check back with Faye. Faye, are you still with us? Okay, I think Faye is listening to the class. Okay, all right, Mohammed.
Yes.
Mohammed, how often do you wear dress shoes?
Maybe most of the month, you know. I mean, because I wear it in my working job, and sometimes I wear it when I go to celebration like this.
Okay, good. I like how you use the time adverb of frequency. Sometimes, okay, so sometimes you said I wear dress shoes to a special event, maybe. Okay, all right, so to a special event or a special occasion. All right, very good. Excellent job, Mohammed. All right, and I'm going to ask Muradul. Muradul, looking at the picture, okay, how often do you wear casual shoes? Muradul?
Actually, I don't like casual shoes because I'm a teacher. I teach Hindi to foreign students here in India. I run an academy, so that's why I like to wear, formal shoes. So.
Okay, so you wear formal shoes. Okay, so tell me about the formal shoes that you like to wear. The shoes that you see in the picture, do you like those formal shoes? Do you like them?
Yeah, absolutely same.
Ah, okay. Now, Miradl, the shoes in the picture are black. Do you only wear black shoes, or do you wear a different color shoe?
Actually, sometimes I wear black, sometimes I wear tan color or brown.
Ah, okay. Very good. Thank you. Okay, good. And I like how you're using those the adverbs of frequency. Okay, and let's go to Natapong. Natapong, how often do you wear sneakers?
Sneaker. What is just like a sports shoe, isn't it, teacher?
Yes, that's right. Sports shoes.
Maybe two once a week, teacher.
Okay, once a week.
Yeah, once a week.
Okay. Now, do you play any sports? Do you like soccer, or do you play any sports?
I just wearing for running.
Ah.
But I can't play soccer. Not. I can play, but I can't play very well.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, very good. So, okay, now let's go back to Tatiana. Okay, Tatiana. Okay, now it says sandals. Okay, Tatiana, how often do you wear sandals?
Never. I never wear sandals.
Really? Why not?
I don't like sandals.
No.
I'm wearing casual shoes.
Ah, casual shoes.
Yes. And in my country, sometimes they say it's like shoes for belly, but not for belly. It's just name these shoes. I don't exactly know how in English this name of these shoes.
Yeah. In English, the shoes that you see, the casual shoes there, we would call those flat shoes.
Flat.
Or simply flats.
Flats.
Yes.
Good.
Okay. Now you can.
It's very popular now. This kind of shoes with sequins.
Yes. Good. So you can say casual flats, or you can also say dressy flats.
Yes,
okay, so
dressy flats.
Good, excellent. Okay, let's go back to Berlice. Berlice, so what do you think about wearing boots? How often do you wear boots?
I love boots. I usually wear boots.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, so what kind of boots do you wear?
All kinds. I prefer flat boots. I don't know how I explain, but I love boots, all kinds.
Okay. All right. Now, looking at the picture again, do you like boots with high heels, or do you like flat boots?
Flat boots I prefer, because I walk in around the city all the day, and I prefer flat boots.
Okay, all right, very good, thank you. All right, last picture that you see on the screen, it says I'm barefoot. Suna, how often do you walk barefoot?
I'm not wearing any shoes inside home or at the beach.
Okay, so you could say when I'm at home, I walk barefoot. Right, so when I'm at home, I walk barefoot. Okay, very good. Excellent job. Excellent job. And we've got some additional vocabulary here with dress shoes, casual shoes, sneakers, barefoot, boots, and sandals. Okay, very good. Let's. I'm going to flip the slide a little bit because I want to ask you a different question here. Okay, let's go to a slide that talks about customs.
Excuse me, I have a question here.
Yes, please.
If we go to the previous page, I mean,
Sure.
previous one.
Let me go back. Sorry, just give me 1 second. I'm going to flip back to that screen for you.
Yeah.
One
About
moment.
that,
There you go. Okay?
yeah, about that sneakers. Is it, you mean sports shoes? Because I see they're like sport shoes. We could call it sport shoes too?
Yes, you can. Okay, that would be a good synonym. Okay, so sport would be an
Or
adjective there.
sneakers?
Right, you could say sports shoes or you could sneakers.
Thank
All
you.
right, and really, to give you just a little bit more vocabulary as well, when you talk about sport shoes, that is just the general name for the shoes. It's like a category. But within that category, I think someone told us that they like to run. Okay, so you have running shoes. If you like to play tennis, you have tennis shoes. If you like to walk, you have walking shoes. All right, so you have, and you also have what
Different.
some people cross training shoes. Cross trainers. Okay, so I put
Like
those in the
football
chat box.
shoes?
Yeah, you could also say that, right? So in English we would say
Football
soccer,
shoes.
so soccer shoes. Right? So within sports shoes, okay, if when you go into a sporting shoe store, you will see along the walls in English the specific type of sport shoes.
I see. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Great job. Does anyone else have any questions before we continue? Okay, are there any other questions?
Could you give us a link with all kinds of shoes?
You know what I did? I went on Google, and what I did was in Google Images, I typed in sports shoes. Okay, and you'll get lots of different pictures of different types of sports shoes. Okay, if you also go to a specific website, like with a specific name brand, like Nike or Reebok or Adidas, okay, and you go to their website and you type in sports shoes, you'll see a wide variety of different shoes that they offer.
Okay, but can I read the name of this kind of shoes? Like this in our screen.
Yes. Yep. If you put, I'm sorry, let me just go back to the screen. Yeah, so if you type in the Google Images, if you type in the specific name, if you type in dress shoes, you get a variety of dress shoes. Okay, let me give you another example because here's a really good example of what you're asking me for. Let's see, what did I do with it? Okay, it's here. Just one moment. Okay, I'm going to add another page down here at the bottom of the screen. And let's see, insert slide. Beautiful. All right. Okay, so if for example I typed in men's shoes. Okay, now not necessarily sports shoes, but they gave me a variety of different shoes. So you can see Oxfords, loafers, boots, and sneakers. Okay, do the same thing and you'll find a list just like that. And with a really good picture. Or another student in the last class asked me about slippers. Okay, so I just typed in slippers, and these are the shoes that I came up with for slippers. Okay? Okay, very good. Thank you. Thanks so much for your questions. All right, let's go back to our custom slide. And let's see, I'm going to ask for a reader. Let's see, I'm going to ask Natapong. Natapong, can you please read the paragraph for me?
Yes. Custom. According to one source, the average woman will buy 469 pair of the shoe in her lifetime. All in all, she will end up spending to 25,000 on shoes. Some men feel that they only need 3 pair of shoes. Isn't it? Wow,
Good. Very good job with your reading,
interesting.
Natapong. Yes. What? So tell me, what do you think about what you read, Natapong? What do you think about that?
The thing is, women buy a lot of shoes.
Okay. So, Natapong, how often do you buy shoes?
Maybe I buy shoe once. Regular shoe I buy just only one half of the year. You understand? I buy 2 shoe in 1 year. Yeah.
Okay, so let's say I buy shoes twice a year.
Oh, okay. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Good. So you buy shoes twice a year.
Yes.
Okay, very good. All right. And so the last question that's on the screen there, Natapong, how much money do you spend for a good pair of shoes?
Let me calculate for a second.
Okay.
Maybe
Just for one pair of shoes.
100.
Okay.
$120 per shoe, I think. Around that 100, maybe $100.
Okay, so $100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
teacher.
good. Good. Okay. Good. So let's get another opinion, and let's have Berlus. Berlise. How often do you buy shoes?
I buy shoes, I think, twice in the year.
Okay. And now, how much do you spend on a good pair of shoes?
I think 120, maybe.
Okay, about $120. Okay. All right. That seems to be the common number for prices of shoes. Okay. All right. Good. Let's go and let's ask Hannah. Hannah is here with us. Hannah, in speaking about shoes, okay, how often should you clean your shoes?
I guess every day, because I mean, okay, if it's sunny weather, I don't have clean sometimes my shoes, yes, but if it's rainy or something like this, I have to clean this every day.
Okay, very good. So it just depends upon the weather.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, very
It's
good.
also depends of kind of shoes, which materials, from which materials they did. I mean.
Okay, all right, very good. All right, you're giving us some very good information. Thanks for adding some information to what you said, Hannah. Okay, all right, let's talk about buying shoes. And so there's a question on the board, and I'd like to get your opinion. Mohammed, who buys more shoes, men or women? And why do you think that is, Mohammed? Okay, I think Mohammed's not with us anymore. Elena has joined us. Hello, Elena, how are you?
Yeah, I got your question. Sorry, this is Muhammad again.
Oh, okay, good, Mohammed. Go ahead.
I think the ladies, they buy a lot of shoes. And sometimes, you know, it depends. Maybe they buy a lot of shoes during I mean, the year. It depends on how many celebrations there. A man
So a new
usually,
pair of
you know,
shoes
he
for
would
each
buy maybe
celebration.
twice a year.
Twice a year. Okay,
That's
so
right.
twice a year. Okay. Okay.
But
So
but
okay.
for
So
you ladies, you know, a
let
lot
me
of
go.
shoes, you know.
Okay. Well, this is interesting. In my last class, and this interesting question came up. I'm going to ask Elena. Okay, Elena, um, who who usually who usually spends more money on shoes, men or women?
Mm,
Mm-hmm. Yes, we can hear you, Elena. Go ahead. What do you think? Who usually spends more money on shoes? Do you think it's men or do you think it's women? What's your opinion?
oh, I think women.
Okay, so you think women?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so for example, Elena, how much do you spend for a good pair of shoes? Elena?
I spent a little money for my shoes. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
For example, $100. I spend a little money. I seldom buy shoes. Once or twice a year,
Okay.
I think.
Excellent. And you're using very good adverbs of frequency, Elena. Excellent job. You took your time, you thought about it. Excellent job. All right, good. Let's talk just a little bit more about that. I want to hear from Tatiana. Tatiana, what's your opinion?
For me, for example, I changed my shoes each season because, for example, when it's spring, I buy different shoes, more different than in autumn or maybe in winter or in summer. And I have each shoes for each seasons of a year.
Okay.
For example, for autumn, I have 3 or 4 kind of shoes. For winter, the same, and the same in summer. And I try to change them all year, each year.
Okay, so you just have a new pair of shoes each season.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means you never have old shoes.
Yes, I don't have ever old shoes, but I try spend not too much money because I like to change shoes.
Okay, all right. All right, now Jose Luis, you said wow. Okay, so what do you think about what we're discussing, about what Tatiana's saying?
Uh, her husband have a lot of money because every season change shoes is crazy.
It's nice.
For
You
me,
can do
it's normal. It's normal.
I have the same shoes about 3 years ago. It's nice, but I think
It depends maybe on climate. I don't know. In my country, it's
yes.
very rainy weather.
Yes.
It's very severe winter, and I don't know
I know,
how.
but you can use the shoes that you buy the last year, right? Or not?
Just a moment, just a moment. I haven't got a car. Maybe that's why the reason I change so often.
You know
Because
that.
because when people have a car, they seldom buy new shoes.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I think that the shoes of women's are more expensive. For example, I have a friend that spend a lot of money in her shoes, but I think that the reason is that the shoes for her are more expensive.
Now
I don't
that's
know. In Mexico is this, but I'm not sure in the rest of world is the same situation.
Okay, well, let me ask you that question then, Jose Luis. How much do you pay for a good pair of shoes in Mexico?
I spent $115 for a pair of shoes, and I used these shoes for 3 years. So
Wow.
yes,
That's interesting, Jose Luis, because I can say that I have never paid $125 for a pair of women's shoes. Just personally, I have not, but when I have purchased a pair of men's shoes, it's always been over $100.
yes, but I used these shoes for 3 years.
True.
So for
I think I
me,
used my shoes for 3 years too.
Wow. This year I spent maybe $300 for winter shoes, high boots.
Oh wow.
$300.
how many? Sorry,
300.
300?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I can only say, Tatiana, that I wish that we wore the same size shoes. That way you can donate your shoes to me when you're finished.
For the women, it's important the brand of shoes, or you can buy any brand of shoes.
Me?
Or
Okay.
Well, let's get some other women into that discussion. Okay, so let's see, Hannah, what's your opinion on that? Is fashion the only important thing when buying shoes, or what's important to you, Hannah?
Yeah. Minerals 100%.
I guess for me, I don't know. For me, it's not important so much fashion shoes. I mean, I have to like these shoes. It have to look good for me, and I have to like it's. I mean, yeah, it's good if these shoes quality, or I don't know how can I say.
Quality.
Quality, yeah, quality. But and I prefer quality shoes, yes. But if they not, if they how can I say, built made from fake leather, yeah, and if they will look good, I will buy these shoes. I mean, I don't have any problem with these shoes, fashion or not, really.
Okay, so we can say, using an adverb of frequency, you can say, I sometimes buy shoes for fashion. All right, good. I want to go back to Mral. Mral, how many pairs of shoes do we really need? What's your opinion, Mral?
In my opinion, it depends. Actually, I don't buy shoes in any season. It depends on my mood. Okay. Suppose that I go for shopping, and if I look some pairs of shoes, and if I think that it's good for me, I purchase, I buy. Otherwise, I don't.
Okay, so here's my question for you. How often do you buy shoes for fashion, Mural? How
For
often?
fashion, once a year.
Okay, so just about once a year.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good. Thank you. All right, I want to get another male opinion, so I'm going to
Hello.
go back to. Yes, uh-huh.
Can I ask you a different question
Yes,
about
please.
pronunciation?
Sure.
Actually, in education, schedule, and graduation, we pronounce like DA, like J, and but in during and dual, we like pronunciation DU, like DU, the same phonetically. Can you tell me why we pronounce like J in these words and why we pronounce like DU in in two words?
Okay, give me an example. Type or tell me two words or type two words in the chat
Yeah,
box for
sure,
me.
sure. Yeah,
Uh,
sure. It's schedule. We pronounce it schedule, not schedule. And
mm-hmm.
we pronounce it normally during. It's during, but normally during. So can you tell me why we pronounce schedule, not schedule, and why we pronounce during, not during?
Okay, sure. Okay, really the difference is regional and it's country. It depends on where you're from. Okay, in the United States, you will typically hear people say schedule. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
the CH will often sound like a K. Schedule.
And
Dual.
about this word,
Schedule.
procedure.
I'm gonna go right to your chat. Give me a second. I'm in a different
Sorry,
chat.
producer. Okay.
Okay, let's see. And producer, is that what you said? Producer?
Yeah, about producer. We pronounce it is producer, not producer, but we
No.
have the same letters du, and the front of the consonant du we have a vowel, o, and in schedule we have the letter du, and the front of the du we have a vowel e and vowel e. So that's why I want to know the reason why we pronounce schedule, not schedule, why we pronounce the producer, not producer.
hmm Really, the pronunciation is just the way that you said. You should pronounce it the way that you see it. Schedule.
Yeah,
Schedule.
casual.
Schedule and during and producer. But as I mentioned to you, it depends upon what region you're from and what country. In other countries, they say schedule.
Yeah,
Okay, and
I
you have to
hear.
listen
Yeah,
to
I
their
hear.
accent, and it's just the pronunciation. It's just like when you are in India. I would imagine that some words that are pronounced differently in the north or in the south or the east or the west of India, right? There's
Actually,
no, you know how
they
the word.
even they pronounce in very you can say very wrong manner. They pronounce like executive, like not executive. They pronounce like executive. They pronounce like
Exactly.
module, not module. They they pronounce like module. So that's
hmm
why I want to know the reason. It's
Yeah,
module, not module.
right, exactly. So you know the correct pronunciation, but as I mentioned, region and accent also plays a factor in that. Okay, but the
Okay,
point
okay.
is because someone who speaks English from a different country may have a heavy accent, and so instead of sounding like schedule, the way that I'm pronouncing it, it sounds different, but it's the exact same word. Okay, very
Okay,
good.
actually, I'm sorry. Okay, I know it's not a private class, but I'm sorry
Yes.
if I disturbed you.
Murado, give me
Yeah, I know I
give me
disturbed
one
the other
second.
people.
No, no, it's fine. What we'll do, I'm gonna go ahead and because our time is actually about up. Our hour has flown by so quickly. But let me go back to what we said we were going to do today in class. Today, the goal was to practice how often do you. Okay, we're to practice adverbs of frequency, and we did that. Okay, and just like we did it with the topic of shoes, you can do it with any topic. Okay? So remember, you can use those words always, sometimes, occasionally, seldomly, never. Okay? When you use those words, you add additional meaning to what you're saying. Okay? What you're saying is not boring, it's not mechanical, but you're adding flavor and color to what you're saying. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining the class. This was a really nice class. Thank you for your participation. Some of you may have been a little bit timid, but you commented, you expressed your thoughts and opinions, and we really do appreciate that. Okay, so we do have a couple of classes a little bit later on this evening, but please check the schedule. Please come back and join me for future classes. Also, you can feel free to book private classes if you would like. All right, have a great evening, everyone, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye, teacher.
Thanks very much.
Okay, bye. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Thank you. You're welcome.